MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Lance McCullers starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 11 home runs and 36 RBIs. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a Herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92. Good mix of off-speed pitches, but I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one, well below the zone. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Now the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Now at the plate, Miles Straw. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Comes set. The 0-1 hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. George Springer the next to hit. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. One and two. Here it is. swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Griffey Jr. has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Astros leave him loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, Brandon Jordan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jordan.
Here it comes.
1-0. That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So now it's Mark Canha as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes in here right at 260. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate, Austin Allen, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down at .230, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner scores from second. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. From the stretch. And that misses. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Into the box, Carlos Correa. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Correa brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Jordan is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Strike two.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Soft liner toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Set to get his day started, Garrett Stubbs. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Davis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Chris Davis next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
Davis is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lined hard toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. No one out with a runner at second. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. Altuve backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now back, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Jordan. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Runner at second here with one man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Smoke toward the hole. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5 with the A's up 4-0. Digging in, Alex Bregman, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
This is chopped down the third baseline. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Davis going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Striding in, Miles Straw hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Kemp backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Tony Kemp, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Catcher, Austin Allen.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Chris Davis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
next to the Astros, the first baseman, Gurriel.
Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
Here's George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4, Joe.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-0 count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey.
Chopped to third. Chapman's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Aye.
The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hit to short. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Ryan Abreu, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Ryan Abreu.
All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
One and one.
One ball, one strike.
Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. That's wide, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Jordan, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fouled off. Seven runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High chopper to third. Bregman has it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0-1 the count. And he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the A's 7 and the Astros 1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Kyle Tucker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Garrett Stubbs. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Davis going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Mike Fiers is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 50, Mike Fiers. Now batting, number 3.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is skied into short left center. After it is Davis. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 7-2. So coming to the plate, Tony Kemp, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Tony Kemp.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
grounded to the right. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Allen. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're on top 7-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Yordan Alvarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And the 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back.
Goodbye, home run.
Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as it's now a 7-3 game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
At the plate, George Springer, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Carlos Correa waits on deck. The 3-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Chop this one right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Fires, pauses. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
So now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. It's now 7-3. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Ryan.
Digging in now, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leading off for Oakland, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That finds the zone, a called strike. Presley, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
The count now at 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The 2-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Now at the plate, Brandon Jordan. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Matt Chapman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Two outs here with a runner at third. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
Might have been ball three there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. No damage done after the two-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Olsen has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3.
Next up for the Astros, Miles Straw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Altuve.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Junior. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Joe Smith will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Ready to begin the 8th. Striding into the box, Matt Olson. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Olson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
Stepping in, Mark Canha. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Settling in now, Austin Allen. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yordan Alvarez.
First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Still 1-2. Now the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Simeon's there. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in George Springer. Fires is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. Oh, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4. It's 7-3. New inning set to get underway. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Nope. Outside.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Down 3-0.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's low.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Ken Griffey Jr.
So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with 1 away. A ball and a strike now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Brandon Jordan. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey! That's in. Ball 2. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Here comes the first pitch. Matt Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. But that'll be off the wall in right center. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 9-3 game now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Matt Olson. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, a diving stop. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two and 1 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Towards second. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
In now, Kyle Tucker. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Garrett Stubbs is on deck. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey Jr. is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Last strike now for Houston. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Oakland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Fiers wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Lance McCullers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.